This toaster has a problem that we're going to attempt to repair. As you can see, the heating elements on the sides work just fine, but the heating elements in the center do not. First step is to remove the crumb tray. That's what catches all the crumbs in the toaster, and you want to make sure periodically to pull that out and clean it out in any event. Next, we're going to turn the toaster over and remove screws. There are 4 screws, these 4 holes that hold the toaster together. And we're also going to remove these 2 screws that hold the strain relief. The strain relief is a part of the cord that holds it there, so if you accidentally pull on the cord, it just doesn't tear right out of the toaster. Okay, we're removing the screws right now. You might just have to loosen them until they're really loose, and then tip the toaster right side up to get them out. Then we can lift off the lid, and oh, that might be our problem right there. A piece of pita that got lost in the toaster. That could be causing our problem. We'll find out. Okay, we've taken our piece of pita out to disconnect the power. It looks like we'll have to unscrew these 2 terminals here. Here's our strain relief that keeps the power cord from tearing should you accidentally pull on it. We've removed our piece of pita, and now we're going to explore further into the mysteries deep inside of the toaster. These are the electrical contacts to the heating elements, which go down inside the toaster. The 4 screws we removed here also removed the inside apparatus, and so we're going to flip this over and take the cover off to get a closer look. Okay, we're going to have to remove these knobs. This lever that takes the toast down, pretty tough to get off sometimes. There's little jagged edges on the middle bar here that hold it in place, so you might have to do some prying with that. Careful prying so you don't break the piece. This is the tough knob that adjusts the lightness and darkness of the toast. We can take that off. And then after we've done that, should be able to carefully remove the cover. It takes a little jostling because you have that metal lever in there still. And we take it off. And inside there's a little circuit board that determines the length of time your toast is going to be in. And we'll just slide that. Slides right out. And set that aside. To get to the heating elements, we'll need to loosen these metal tabs that are around the edge. There's 1, 2, 3 on this end, and there are 1, 2, 3 more on this end. And they're just metal, you just twist them. We want to pay attention to these slots. The heating elements are on 3 different sheets, and those sheets slide through those slots, so you'll need to know that when you're putting it back together. So we'll twist these straight so that they'll come out of the, we'll be able to lift off this piece. Once we have the metal tabs bent straight so that we can pop the top off, we should be able to do that fairly easily. And that allows us access to the inside. These are the sections of the heating element. Now we're going to pop the toaster over and do the same thing with the metal tabs on the other side. We're going to slide the electrical connections off this center element because we just happen to know that that's where there's a big burn spot in it. And once we slid those off, then again you see the slots that the section slides into. We're going to pay attention to those, and we're going to slide out that middle element if we can. I see that we can't because we haven't released our other metal tabs, so we'll do that right now. There are 4 tabs, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. And we'll give those a little about quarter turn, and then this piece should slide right off. Okay, we've removed those, or twisted those rather, so you can pull it out. And there you can see the heating elements. And we're going to remove the center one. tilt it and gently pull it through the slots right there. And we'll just tuck this back in here because we'll want to remember how it went. Okay, we have this section of heating element from the toaster. We can see that the elements here are burned in two, something burned. Now I do have a repair book that says the way to repair this is to get a couple of soldering lugs that will bridge the gap. However, I've been unable to find any soldering lugs that will do that. The other option would be to purchase some new nichrome ribbon. That's this metal strip. It's the heating element. It costs about $20 a roll. But as you can see, it would be difficult to string it through these bands here and get it all to wrap easily and neatly. The other problem with purchasing nichrome ribbon is attaching it to the electrical terminals here. These are already pre-attached, so that might be a problem. The other option would be to purchase a new mica board. That's this entire piece. Mica is a mineral silicate, and that keeps this whole panel from burning. However, I've been unable to find any replacement mica panels online or at any appliance parts stores.